We've traveled worldwide. I've shot from Alaska to Long Island, from Caribbean, Mexico, all over, Europe, wherever we need to go. Whatever the requirements are for the job, we're able to accommodate all of that. I've got another project coming up in Long Island, New York. It's for Shoot.m4v. Shoot.m4v is a company that provides boats on call for people in distress. But what they want me to do is a formation shot from a helicopter. Now, formation shots aren't easy. It all depends on who you're working with and how much they've done it before. I'm going to be working with a pilot, helicopter pilot out of Connecticut.
Right in this area.
So there'll be some getting to know each other a little bit and explaining to him what my needs are and how his speeds should match the speeds of the boats that are running. Requirements that I'm going to need in order for this to happen. So we'll talk about all that on the ground before we go up. Two boats off their stern, and then one boat in the wake behind the main boat.
Sure.
So let's say this is the lead boat here. I'm going to try and get some angles like high 3/4 bows.
Okay.
You know, where we'll hold it in position here. We might do something straight on like this. We'll just kind of, see what it looks like up there.
Now there.
If we can get good conditions, smooth water, we can get the boats in coordination. I'm sure it's going to take us a couple of runs to get these boats coordinated and looking like they're in a good formation, because that's kind of key to the shot. They like to see a nice clean wake behind these boats and everything in formation. Makes a nice design, and it's going to be for posters for Shoot.m4v. We'll also be on communications with the boats and getting them set up. Now, I'll be talking to the boat drivers in a pre-production meeting, explaining to them what I'm looking for, showing them the storyboard so they sort of have a visual idea of what it is we're trying to accomplish. Once you get out on the water, you've got a little choppy sea or something, those things can change quickly. These things, when you're shooting multiple boats in a shot and trying to get them coordinated in a nice design, can be very difficult. So again, because I've got a lot of experience doing this, is one of the reasons I'm being hired to come in and take care of something like this for them. We'll be in communications from the air to the boats and be able to talk to them and have each boat move up a little bit or drop back a little bit, depending upon where they are in their formation. And they're challenging, but the end result is usually very good. As well as shooting the film, the industry is leaning more and more towards HD. So the film costs are pretty expensive. HD is a lot cheaper, and as it gets better, the quality gets better, you're going to see a lot more video being shot on these projects as well. And then we'll come back in. Hopefully they'll have a long run where they'll still be in formation. My assistant will switch the gyro from the still camera to the movie camera, and we'll go in and start filming in 16mm footage, and then we'll be able to make some moves. As we're doing stills, it'll be one position, one shot. When we're doing the movies, we'll be moving around and shooting different angles on them, coming in close, backing off, doing reveals, and doing a lot of different moves that make it a lot more interesting. For years, a lot of companies would hire a still photographer, and then they would also hire a film crew, which got to be very, very expensive for them. So I've decided I learned to shoot film, so we'll be able to shoot stills, film, and or video, whatever the requirements are. And I can cover both ends for them. They don't need to bring in a second crew, they don't need extra hotels, they don't need extra airfares. My assistant and I can handle both ends of it for them. It's become very cost effective, and the results are great. It's a win-win situation. So we've got a lot of experience in this area. Location photography, which includes cruise lines, hotel and resort, golf courses. We do on-location photography at its finest, outdoor recreation, moving, action, lifestyle, whatever it takes, we're prepared to do it.